Hey guys, it's Super Musket, and welcome to Mario Kart. Just to let you know, this is all pre-recorded footage. I just kind of wanted to hop on here and talk about some stuff that's been on my mind. I know a lot of people who have been going through a lot of problems. Hell, the entire world is going through a lot of problems right now, and I've noticed something. I've noticed a sort of pattern, if it were. The world is so full of just constant negativity, and you would think that all this negativity from politics and just everything coming together in this big mixing pot of horribleness, you would expect people to come together and, actually try and lift each other up. But no, that's not what's been happening. We've been seeing a steady decline over the past 5 years of people viewing empathy and inherently just kindness as a sort of taboo topic. People don't often see empathy as something that's necessary or even something that's good for them to do. People view empathy and kindness as weakness, so they don't do it. I mean, I'm not even entirely sure. People as of recent, especially in my generation, Generation Z, and Gen Alpha, have been growing a lot more cynical, if it were, because of this sudden change in dynamic. Especially on social media. You go on Instagram, you go on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter especially, and you just see nothing but negativity, like 90% of the time. And it's not a good environment to be in, much less grow up in. So, there's a lot of things that's been going on in this world. There's a lot of things that have been making people scared, or making people upset, or making people angry. But I know people, especially close friends, who I'm not gonna mention in order to keep them anonymous, but they've been feeling ashamed to bring up these topics of conversation, or even just address how they're feeling. They're ashamed and feel guilty for feeling these emotions, which you should never feel that way in regards to your own feelings, because that just isn't healthy. You should always feel welcome, and you should always feel included whenever talking about your own issues, because it's how we grow as people. Respect is something that a lot of people take for granted for some reason. Respect is something that isn't given or loaned, it's something that's earned. You need to earn the respect from other people if you want that respect. Much less you need to show other people respect if you want it back from them. That is just how respect works. You are not required to be given respect from those below you or beneath you. Like parents. Some parents oftentimes expect their children to give them unwavering respect and loyalty, despite them having done nothing to earn it, which that just breeds a very unsafe and unwelcoming environment for the child. Because no one wants to be bossed around, and no one wants to be in a situation where they don't feel safe around the people they should love. They treat these people, they treat you like dogs. They expect your unrequited, unwavering love, affection, attention, and respect, despite how you treat them, which just isn't nice in the slightest. Empathy and kindness, like I said earlier, is just on a massive decline, which isn't good for anyone inherently. It just results in people being very cynical, inherently being very blunt and honest about their feelings, regardless of how those feelings make people feel. And, like I said, you should never feel ashamed to be sad, to be angry, to be scared, because that's part of what makes you human. If you didn't have those emotions, I didn't think you would be human. You might be a robot, who knows? But I don't know, it's hard to explain. There are so many people around you who should care for you, and a large majority of the time, you will have family and friends and loved ones who will care about you, regardless of what you're going through. You should not be afraid to talk to those people about your issues, because 99% of the time, they will be there, and they will be there for you. They care about you, and so you shouldn't be afraid to discuss these things with them that are bothering you. If they aren't there for you, and if they don't care about your issues, then you really shouldn't be giving those people the time of day, because they don't deserve you. Just inherently so. I know a lot of people. I've had discussions with a lot of people, and I've made friends with a lot of people who have issues like this, where they're going through issues, where they're going through problems, but they feel like they have to take care of it all on their own. They feel like they don't have the capability or even the time to address their issues and just take a break, because they might be going through some things. But inherently, that just isn't a positive way to live your life, much less a healthy one. While it's always good to work towards your own goals, it's never a crime, and it's not even a bad thing to enlist other people's help. Like, the people around you are more than willing to help you at every step of the way. You don't have to keep all of your issues closely locked inside, because the people who truly do care about you will want to help you, regardless of what it is. Like, to everyone watching this, you're stronger and tougher and so much better than you even think. Like even living in this current day and age, we've been faced with so many obstacles and that was my mug. We've been dealt the short end of the stick so many times, so frequently. But you're still here. You are still here, sat at your desk, laying in your bed, I don't know, sat on the toilet, just walking about, I don't know. But you are still here. And that is incredible. And that is amazing. You have to understand that. We as humanity have gone through so many struggles, so many blights, so many situations, so many perilous fucking things. I mean, even right now, we're going through a goddamn financial crisis. The stock market in America is crashing, and just everything's bad at the moment. But you are still sat there, watching this video, and you are still here. Why do you think you're so weak, or why do you think that you're not good enough when you are still here to prove that you can handle it and that you are better? Like, a little bit of background, I was bullied for every single year of my education until, like, college. So, like, I know the world isn't full of sunshine and rainbows, but I've grown since then. And I just want to make the world a better place for other people as well. I know that this sort of mentality is really hard to maintain, but you have to keep fighting for it. It is okay to struggle with things. Sure, it is hard, it is difficult, it is stressful, it is strenuous, and it does seem like there's no fix, that there's no way out, that there's no light at the end of the tunnel. But it will be there if you keep looking. And if you feel like you can't do it, the people around you, the people who care about you, will be more than willing to help. It's never a bad thing to request the help from other people, especially when those people care about you and would want to help you in the first place. Now, like I said, I fully understand that it's hard. But I know that every single person watching this video who happens to be going through hardship or a tough time, I know that you are a fighter, and I know that you're strong. We've been going through so much shit recently, but you are still here. You are still alive. And I'm so proud of that. I know that you might not. I know that you probably weren't expecting YouTuber person to say that they're proud of you, but I am proud of you. Every single person watching this video. I'm proud of how far you've come, and I'm proud of what you've achieved. I believe in you. Anyway, this has been Super Musket. I played absolutely fucking horribly. And I hope you join me next time. Hope you like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.